What's up, everybody? We're back. It's No Money MTG, where I start a new Magic Arena account from scratch, spend no money, and try to see if I can keep up.
I would have, but I didn't have any money.
This is going to be Secrets of Strixhaven Premier Draft number 2. The first one went pretty well. We had 2 shots at a trophy after starting 6-1, and then had a couple of brutal losses to go 6-3. But the good news is that that left us at a point where we're only 160 gems away from opening up the Mastery Pass,
Kid can't even read.
which means that we're only a couple of wins away. We have 22,000 gold to work with, so even if this draft goes disastrously bad, hopefully it doesn't, but I'll still have enough gold to give it another shot. But let's get in there. Let's learn a little bit more about Secrets of Strixhaven, because I still have not done any research, and see if we can have the same amount or even better luck. All right, let's get it started. Good rares, please. Okay, what is this? Magma Blood Archaic. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each color of mana spent to cast that spell. Is that good? I actually got my butt whipped
By a bunch of goddamn nerds.
by a really good 5-color deck, which made me like jealous. Like the game that I lost at the very end of last video was an awesome 5-color deck. Granted, I would have whipped their butt if they didn't have a specific sweeper, but Graduation Day. I don't think there's anything that's awesome in this pack, and so I'm just gonna I'll just draft the rare and see where it goes. Maybe I try to do a 5-color janky deck. Blazing Fire Singer. Creature enters prepared. I guess I can ramp if I have a lot of red to spend. Burst Lightning is good, though. It's a very serviceable card. Exotarget extra non-land card. Oh, I ran out of time. Well, I guess Burst Lightning is not a bad card to default to. I think the Repel Calamity is a better removal spell, so while I'm still trying to find my lane here, I think I'll go with that. Is Fix What's Broken. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the Repel Calamity here. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token artifact of their choice. Return target artifact or creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample until end of turn. I'm not sure about that. I do need creatures, so I'm going to go with the Goblin Glassrite for right now. It's a 2-drop that can help me ramp. All right, what's open? So we're at pick 5, and there's a lot of blue cards here. So is blue-red open? Is that what's happening? 4 and 2 blue. Target player draws 2 cards, tap up to 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on each of them. With blue-red, I think that's like the spend 5 mana or more, which Burst Lightning I can spend 5 mana on that. So maybe, and I get past, so Prismari Charm, pick 6. I think that's a clear sign for me that blue-red is open. So like there's 2 blue-red cards open here. It's a second elemental mascot I've seen. So I would imagine that the other one that we saw earlier, that's probably going to wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and take this as a good sign that blue-red is open. Prismari Charm it is. Okay. I think our lane is kind of solidified here. At the beginning of your first main phase, add blue-red, spend this mana only to cast instant and sorcery spells. Okay, so blue-red, and I need to get instant or sorcery spells, and then eventually 5 mana payoffs are particularly good. Oh, Flashback? People are passing around. I think Flashback's an awesome card. Particularly, it's going to be a big mover and shaker in Standard, so I'm kind of sad passing that here, but I do want to stay competitive in this draft. I'm jealous of whoever gets to draft the Flashback. Tablet of Discovery. When this artifact enters mill a card, you may play that card this turn, add red, add double red. I'm going to go ahead and just try this. It can help me spend 5 mana spells. Yeah, okay. I'll go with that. Okay, the only card here for me is the Spellbook Seeker. Which one's better? I think I want this as a removal spell. It can go any target, and I can cast it for Flashback out of the grave. I know that's more of a red-white card, but I'll take it. All right, I'll take it just because it's a red creature and I don't have like any creatures right now. Heated Argument deals 6 damage to target creature. You may exile a card from your graveyard. If you do, Heated Argument also deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. Okay, that's a 5 mana. That's a 5 mana spell. Bulk Up. Okay, I'll take it. I don't think I'm gonna play Bulk Up, but who knows? And then another. It's a 2-drop. Okay, well for now. Okay, Campus Composer. The Germination Practicum was awesome in our last draft, by the way. So shout out Germination Practicum. Campus Composer, 4 mana, 3/4, Ward 2, enters prepared, 5 mana sorcery, create a 3/3 blue and red elemental creature. Okay, so there again, there's the spending 5 mana. At some point, I got to get a payoff for that. Like right now, I have like a bunch of 5 mana, like if you cast this, it's 5 mana enablers, but I don't have a lot of payoffs. Artistic Process deals 6 damage to target creature, 2 damage to each creature you don't control, or create a 3/3. Which one's better? I think I'm going to go with the 4 mana creature because I don't want to end up in the same situation I did last time where I have no creatures. So for now, I'm going to take this and just really hope that the Artistic Process wheels. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that dog of mine.
Emeritus of Ideation. I can cast an Ancestral Recall. I am not ever going to pass that. And I'm just going to have to hope that one of the either Visionary's Dance or Spectacular Sky Whale wheels. But I'm not going to turn down the chance of casting Ancestral Recall. So let's do that. So this is a blue-red, stay alive in the early game, have some inevitability for the late game. That's the plan here. Okay, 2 rares, 2 mana Molten Core Maestro, 2/2. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature if 5 or more mana. All right, finally a payoff. Unsubtle Mockery, I would actually be very happy if that wheels, but let's go with the 2 mana rare. A blue and an X, tap target creature and put twice X stun counters on it. It is something that I can get up to 5 mana and is interaction. So I think for now, I'll put that in the maybe pile. 3 mana haste, tap to discard, draw. Yeah, it's a creature and it can help me get through my deck to my heavy hitters. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Steal the Show deals damage equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. That might be it. Okay, yeah, we'll see. Because I plan on having a lot of instants and sorceries that I could have in my graveyard. What is this? 3 mana. Oh, another one of these 3 mana make mana. Yep, I'll take that. Spend 5 mana on spells thing is that you need mana. And so if anything that can help me get there is going to be helpful. So blue-red land for sure. All right, what wheeled? Okay, hey, that's not bad. The Artistic Process wheeled. I'll take that. Very heavy red in this deck. This might end up being like a red and a touch of blue kind of thing. Create 2 3/3 blue and red elemental creature tokens with flying. Okay, yep, I will take that. I don't need a second Tablet of Discovery for sure. Fractalize. Green and blue. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing that at all. Here, I think I'll take the uncommon just for the collection. All right, nothing here for me. Okay, what do we have for blue and reds? Have another rare. This is funny. Actually, is this like an alternate win con? Is this just way too much of a meme? It is a rare, so I think I'm gonna draft it. And like if I have a whole bunch of instants and sorceries, which this deck will, this is a alternate win con that if we're grinding through into the late game, I just start casting a bunch of stuff and it mills. Whatever, let's have some fun. I know I am trying to be competitive here, but let's also have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna draft the Exhibition Tidecaller, see if it can work here. 2 mana, 1/3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. If 5 or more was spent to cast that spell, this creature deals 3 damage to each opponent. Okay, I think that's going to be definitely good enough in this deck. I'm passing the Emeritus of Woe, which I hate passing a mythic as far as something that I could add to the collection. Now, do I risk it to try to collect it and maybe not get the Thunder Drum Soloist? You know what? Screw it. This is part of No Money MTG calculated risk. I think blue-red's pretty open. No one's going to take that 2-drop because it's only good in a blue-red spell-slinging deck. Let's risk it. I have, I think, borderline enough playables. Do I want to take Spell Pierce here? Ancestral Anger? No. I think I'm going to rare draft the Erode. Look, I'm just, look, I might just be getting some extra rares here and not giving up too much to do it. Stadium Tidal Mage, 4 mana. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Lets me sift through the deck. All right, and then it's another creature. Throw it down there. Another Burst Lightning or Vibrant Outburst. Blue-red, Vibrant Outburst deals 3 damage to any target. Tap up to 1 target creature. Okay. Unsubtle Mockery, 3 mana, deal 4 damage. Okay. What else is here? Procrastinate, tap target creature. I definitely don't need a second Procrastinate. Deluge Virtuoso. When this creature enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. That's not a really good one, but I mean, just so I have another option for a creature. Return the favor. Copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated spell trigger. You may choose new targets for the copy. Change target. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's an interesting card. I don't know if it's a good card. Return the favor. Landscape Painter. Yeah, probably the 2-drop. All right, remember earlier when I said that I was probably going to get that Thunder Drum Soloist to wheel? There it is again. So I'll have that 2-drop, and for doing that, I got to rare draft whatever it was that I got on that pick. So that worked out. Target creature gains trample and gets +X/+0, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named ancestral. Yeah, it's not going to be good at all. Okay, I think we have hit the limit of cards that are going to be useful to us. Okay, so now I have to make some cuts. This is a much better problem to have than in the last draft where I had to like go into 3 colors because I was so short on playables. All right, time to build this puppy. We got 16 creatures, 14 non-creatures so far. We have 6 creatures that are 2 or 1 mana. I think the worst of them right now is kind of the 1 mana rare that makes a opponent mill. So they mill 10 cards if I cast an instant or sorcery for 5 or more mana. It is pretty fragile. Like if I cast it late in the game and I don't have card draw spell to like, you know, get more ammunition to trigger it, then it's pretty bad. That kind of requires cards like Burst Lightning that can be cheap or expensive. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. So what do I have in terms of interaction? I have Procrastinate, which is a tempo play. Burst Lightning, which can scale up to 5 mana if I need it to. So that's actual burn. I don't know if I should count Steal the Show as a removal spell. As long as I have instant or sorcery spells in the graveyard, then it can kill a creature. So I think maybe for now I'll count that. Unsubtle Mockery is a straight up damage spell. Bulk Up, Combat Trick, I don't think it's good enough here. Tome Blast, 2 damage at sorcery speed for 2 mana is not good. The flashback ability for 5 can turn on the Opus incentives, so I think I'm going to probably keep that. I think Return the Favor is a little too on the borderline. Like having to leave up 3 mana is a lot. I think Prismari Charm is a great interactive spell. I mean, it's just so versatile. At the bare minimum, at instant speed, I can bounce a non-land permanent, so that's good. Vibrant Outburst is also good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 direct damage, and then 2 other interactive spells. Being able to spend 5 mana is good. Needing to spend 5 mana to cast a spell is not great. If I get Heated Argument early in the game, I don't know. This one's kind of borderline, I think. I'm going to put this in the borderline pile. Artistic Process, yeah, I think that's pretty decent. Okay, yeah, that one stays. I do want to have one card draw spell at least. Homesickness is card draw and interactive. I can pay 2 and discard this card. Look at the top 2 cards of my library, put one of them into the hand and the other into the graveyard. Like, that's also a good consolation prize if I can't spend 7 mana on it. So I think right now, Return the Favor and Heated Argument definitely go. I have enough other interaction. I may have to end up cutting some more of these. So that gets me to 16 creatures, 11 non-creatures. Rearing Imbermare is nowhere near good enough. All right, I don't think Magma Blood Archaic fits this deck anymore. All right, on the 4 mana cards, Campus Composer, 3/4 Ward 2 with a built-in 5 mana sorcery. And here's a 4 mana 4/4 that lets me loot whenever it enters or attacks. And then a 4 mana 3/3 that has a sorcery that can let me draw 2 and discard 2. The Deluged Virtuoso, I think, is just not good enough. That's just way not good enough, so that's going to be a cut. So how does this deck win? On top of, like, maybe a couple of direct damage spells to finish off the opponent, it's going to be mainly through flyers late in the game, so I need to survive early on. So early game is going to be tempoing the opponent, staying alive with small creatures, killing their small creatures, bouncing their creatures, stunning their creatures, drawing cards, getting into my flyers in the late game, with an alternate win condition of the Exhibition Tidecaller coming in and helping me mill them out. I have 41 cards right now, 13 creatures, 11 non-creatures. I think I probably need to dump one more card here, probably from the non-creatures. Or in fact, you know what? I think maybe the Spellbook Seeker is not worthy of keeping, even though I'm giving up a flyer. We're gonna go with that. Okay, so I think this is the deck in the end. 12 creatures, 11 non-creatures, 10 of those are instants and sorceries, an okay amount of interaction, and some synergies with the Opus ability, alternate win con of the Exhibition Tidecaller milling out the opponent. I'll keep a 9/9 split on blue and red, just because I have a couple of blue. I have 2 blue pipped cards in the late game that I need to be able to play. All right, so we'll ship it, and we'll see if we can get some wins. All right, blue and red mana. I have that one drop, but I can't play it on turn 1 because I have a tap land. But Prismari Charm, I have a different 2 drop. Okay, we'll go for it. Okay, I'll play the 2 drop. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. If 5 or more was spent, deals 3 damage. Okay, well, I need to get a land. Yeah, I need a land. So let me go ahead and cast this now. Survey 2 and draw. Wow, they countered that, huh? Wow, that was a good one from them. And there's stock up in this set? Shit. That's like the 3rd best card in Standard. Okay, well, I found the third land, so that helps. What do I want to do here? Do I want to play the Haster, or do I want to get the Exhibition Tidecaller out? I think that's what I'm going to do. Exhibition Tidecaller. That's my alternate win con. Get a couple creatures out. We'll see what happens. I can put 4 stun counters on whatever creature they play. That's kind of cool. Let's see. I may draw a card, then discard a card. What do I want to do? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. If 5 or more was spent, add an amount of red equal to this creature's power. So I'm going to put 3 stun counters on there, just to be... Actually, you know what? Do I just want to add to the board? Yeah, I think I'm just going to add to the board. Okay, so I'll just attack with this. Get in. Play a 4-power creature. I will draw a card. And I will discard... I will discard the Charging Strife Knight. Probably should have discarded the Procrastinate and kept the creature, but I'm going to be playing this creature on turn 4 no matter what, unless I find a land. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. If there's an instant or sorcery card in your graveyard, instead put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Did they have an instant and a sorcery? They did, holy crap. So they were able to make that good, huh? Okay. Well, they are going through their deck. You know, if I can... if I can find 5 mana and make them mill 10 cards, I might be putting them in danger of milling. That would be super cool. Okay, well that didn't work. Man, that would have been really cool to make that work, huh? So this is a 3/4. I think I'm going to attack for 5. I will draw a card. And then I will discard Procrastinate. Get in. Play a 3/4, pass the turn. I may have to win through damage the old-fashioned way. So I have an instant that can deal 3 damage to a target and tap another creature, so I might be able to just get in for 8 next turn. If this survives and I get another mana, I can create a 3/3 flyer. So I'm putting them in a position where they have to think about whether or not they're attacking. You may search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. So what is blue-green? Blue-green is like the get a bunch of counters. Ward 2. Okay. Okay, so I have 5 mana. You know what's funny? Is if I play this... That's gonna make them. Whenever cast target play, if 5 or more mana was spent, that player mills 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can make them mill 10 here by playing this. So I'm gonna do that. That's funny. Now I'm going to attack for 4. attack for 7. Yeah. So I made them mill 10, and I think that they saw the writing on the wall that all I had to do was cast a single other 5-mana spell, and that would have been game over. Alright, so you know what? Good experiment. At least so far. Alright, I have a 2-drop, I have a 4-drop, and I have 2 very expensive cards. Oh, is this risky? On the play, or on the draw... risky... I don't feel awesome about it, but I'll keep. Crap, they have a 2-drop, or they have a 1-drop. They have 2 1-drops, which is worse than a 2-drop. And I'm drawing lands, so that's awesome. Okay. I don't think I mind that too much. I would love to have a thing to do on turn 3, and I don't. Although this does enter prepared. That's actually kind of big game. So now what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna play this. Cast this. Not attack, because I'm going to hold that up to block. I don't mind trading with it. I don't think I'm going to get to the point where I'm drawing 2 cards off the Vibrant idea. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, you gain a life. Okay. So now, next turn... I don't know if I want to spend that treasure token just yet. Really? So I'll let them kill the goblin if they want to. Oh, they didn't want to kill the goblin? Okay, they wanted to take away my ability to draw 4 cards. Alright, so I was okay with that because now I can play... So I'm going to leave the Emeritus till next turn because then I can cast the Ancestral Recall right away once I play 1 more mana. So I'm going to play the Stadium Tidal Mage. I will draw a card, I will discard an island, and then I'll leave back the Goblin Safe Right. Four cards for them. Target creature becomes prepared. So they can artificially prepare a creature. Oh my god, they're gonna take my Emeritus. That is awful, dude. That is terrible. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Oh no, that was like my whole plan. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Steal the Show deals damage equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. So I have 0 instants or sorceries in my graveyard, so that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't even play that yet. Crap. Okay, well, I'm gonna take 4 next turn no matter what I do, so... 'cause I'm not gonna block with the Goblin Safe Right. Wow, that was bad. That was really, really bad. Okay, so they're gonna get in for 4. I need to start drawing some good action here. Okay, so there's a 3 mana. Alright, I'm just gonna get in. I'm just gonna get a Visionary's Dance down. see how they want to attack this turn. Okay. I mean, they... Like, I'm on the back foot, for sure. Like, they can... So this puts me down to 2. This gives me a blocker next turn. Yeah, I think I have to do this. So I'm down to 2. I have 1 blocker for next turn. Man, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I need them to draw, like, nothing but lands forever. That's a good start. So they're gonna attack both? Okay. Okay. Oh, damn it, they kept it. So what does that mean? At the beginning of your first main phase, this creature becomes prepared. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains Death Touch. Okay. So... 1, 2, 3, 4... This is not great. This is really not great. Alright, create another creature. Hold up a Burst Lightning. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Sacrifice another creature, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn and mana type of any spell of any color. Okay, so that can... The only thing that can get them is the Visionary's Dance for 7 mana. They gonna try to attack? No? Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now what? I have 1 instant or sorcery. Yeah, I can't let that live if I have a Burst Lightning in the graveyard, because then he could just use my Burst Lightning to kill me. So I really think that if he doesn't use that this turn, then I have to kill that. As weird as that sounds, that's my must kill. Sacrifice an exile, may cast it this turn and mana of any type can be spell. If that spell we put in the graveyard instead. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that other part of its ability, so now that really sucks. Yeah, that all really sucks, doesn't it? That all really, really, really sucks. Wow, I should... yeah, damn it. That was not a good call on my part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's gonna come in. Now I hold up. See how they want to attack. Now I kill this. So that has to happen. I will rummage away the Steal the Show. Hopefully I get something good. One, two, three, four. I can do both at instant speed. Alright, I have to start getting in for target player draws 2 cards, tap up to 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on each of them. I think I have to draw the cards. So target player, me, target creature that, submit 1. I'm gonna play the Exhibition Tidecaller. Now, this is interesting. So, if I can tempo the opponent out, if I can tempo him out and find 2 5-mana spells, I can mill him with the Exhibition Tidecaller, which would be hilarious if that is actually how this game ends. That would be absolutely hilarious if this game ends that way. Okay. Okay, I will play the Tablet of Discovery. Wow. This is getting close. Like, weirdly close. cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature if 5 or more mana was spent. Add amount. Okay. Well, this game's gonna come down to the wire one way or the other, so let's give them something to think about. Three, 4, 5, 6. So a kill spell doesn't kill me. Like, so if they remove a creature, I still have a blocker. This thing can deal 3 damage if I draw a 5 mana instant or sorcery, which would be 3. Feed the Swarm. Okay. Now what? Okay, I block. So now, I win if I draw a 5 mana instant or sorcery. Like, I win if I find it. Oh, no I don't. Oh, I don't. Crap. I don't. Unstable Mockery deals 4 damage to target creature, survey 1. Okay, I can't attack. So I have to hope he attacks into my Campus Composer. Okay, and then I can finish this off with the Unsubtle Mockery. Oh no. No, 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 no. So I have to block next turn, and then that will kill my Thunderdrum Soloist. And then I die the next turn unless I find something to kill that. Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to... He had Death Touch. You didn't have to pump it twice, but whatever. Alright, I'm in a bad spot, and that's the game. Holy crap. What a way to lose. Kidding me, dude. Oh, I was so close to the comeback. Alright, so, Exhibition Tidecaller. 3 for 3 as far as getting that card out on the battlefield. Ooh, Emeritus of Ideation hits the battlefield. Alright, we'll just get in with the Molten Core Maestro. Play a 2/2. At the beginning of your first main phase, add blue-red, spend this mana only to cast instant and sorcery spells. Okay. I don't blame them. Shoot. I probably need to kill something just so I can get the survey on that. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery spell, this creature deals 1 damage. You know what, even though... You know what, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do this now. I'm gonna need to I can't miss land drops here. So, I mean, I did miss a land drop, but I have to make sure that I don't... Okay, good. So, I'm getting a land the next turn. It's good to know that. Yeah, I can't go too much longer missing land drops, so that had to happen. Draw 2 cards, create a treasure token. Okay. Well, let's get in for 3. Play the Soloist. Pass. Land next turn would be excellent. Create a 2/2 red and white spirit creature token. Whenever you attack, if a card left your graveyard this turn, target attacking creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Okay. What do they have that they can flashback? They have one flashback card. Exile a target creature you controlled and return it to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Drawing a land is good. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. I think I might... Do I want to risk that they kill this next turn? What's... Is there a 5-mana burn spell? Or a 4-mana burn spell that if they play a land, they can pay the ward? Target creature... From an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I really want to hold so where I can cast the Ancestral Recall right away. So that deals 3, taps up their creature, combat, in for 4. Alright, so now they gotta do something. Because if I cast a 5-mana instant or sorcery, this is gonna deal them 3. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna get to cast Ancestral Recall here, which is freaking amazing. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery spell, you may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Alright, I'm just going to put them dead on board from the flyer. They're going to need to double block the Molten Core Maestro, which means the Thunder Drum Soloist gets in for free. And I don't mind trading the Molten Core Maestro for their Mica. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They have to do a lot this turn to stay in this game. Because I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I draw a land, I can kill them just off of the mill with the Exhibition Tidecaller with this Tome Blast and Flashback. And the flyer itself is lethal, so they have to kill the flyer or gain life or do something here. Okay. If I draw a land, I win. Or if they do nothing, I win. Okay. Alright. There it is. I got to cast Ancestral Recall. I feel good. Alright. Abstract. I have a... Oh, my first... So I have a Burst Lightning. I have a 3-mana spell. Okay, this is like a really not feel-good keep, just because I have the Burst Lightning that I can kill something if they get aggressive. No 1-drop, that's good. Please just don't have a 2-drop. Then I'll feel a lot better. Okay, well, them ramping doesn't make me feel better, but the good news is I can ramp. But I think first I want to get power and toughness on the board. So let's play Abstract Pilgrimage. That's going to let me add blue-red at the beginning of my first main phase, which would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to spend next turn. Which I will spend on the Artistic Process. Create a 3/3 blue, and it gains haste. What is this? Is this a good card? This creature gets +2/+0 as long as you gained life this turn. I don't think that's good. So I'll play this. Choose one. I'll create a 3/3. Play the Tide. Oh, that was a dumb sequencing! Holy crap, that was stupid of me. Why didn't I play the Tidecaller first? I could have milled him 10 cards. Frickin' idiot. Damn. That kind of stuff right there, that could be the game. Holy crap. Man, that's so stupid. Ugh. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 and indestructible. Okay. I'll keep that. I almost forgot that I had to mill a card, but luckily I was able to cast it. Oh, grah, that would have been so gross. I mean, this is already very, very sloppy play. They should be down 10 cards in their library. I should be able to cast this for 5 mana next turn, and then get them down even... Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh, I get to play Ancestral Recall. I sure do. I sure do. Oh, that is pretty cool. So I can... Okay. I think I just get in with the 3. So they're dead next turn. Man, I should be able to win off of... I should be able to win off of mill alone. because they should have six cards in their deck right now, and I should be able to burst lightning them to trigger the Tide Caller. Like, the fact that I missequenced the Tide Caller and the whatever you call it, artistic process, like, that is, they should be dead next turn. Absolutely should be dead next turn. What are they gonna kill? The flyer? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm so mad at myself for that. So what do I do here? So this is going to become, if 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, add an amount of red equal to this creature's power. Whenever you cast instant source, put a +1. Okay, so then that means this is going to give me 4 red. So I'm going to play this first. This first. I think I just win here. Yeah, I think I just win. Yeah, I think that's it. Nice. I should have won. That should have been a mill victory. So sloppy play, I got bailed out, but I'll take it, I guess. I hate sloppy play on my part. That I should have won the game a turn ago. Emeritus, again, it's just a 3, turn 3. Not having a 1 or 2 mana play on the draw is a lot worse than on the play. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, this is better, but not a lot. Tide Caller. So I have a 3 mana play and a 4 mana play. Nothing on 2. 2/2 lifelink. Not great. Not great. Could have used Burst Lightning, any type of removal spell there. What do I need? Yes, okay. So the plan is play this, get the treasure token, mill them. Oh, that's nice to get in the graveyard. No attacks. Next turn, I can play Artistic Process and sweep their board. So I'll take 6 this turn. No blocks. If they play something, I really hope that it's 2 toughness. Because next turn I'm about to sweep. That sucks. That would have been a lot cooler if it was another 2 toughness creature. First main phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, let me get these. Let me do this. Cancel. Actually, you know what? Let me get in for 2 and see if they block with the Imperious. Let's see if they take the bait. they saw through that. Okay, well, I don't like my spot, but I am 2 5-mana spells away from killing them. If I can draw a land, that would be excellent. 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're probably going to try to play the Antiquities on the... flash this back before playing the practiced offense. So they really need to find a land. I'm not surprised that they did that. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Not drawing a land is very painful at the moment. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 lands in their graveyard. 8, 9, 10, which means they have 7, 6 left in their deck. Okay, that means they're gonna play the practiced offense next turn. Oh my gosh, why can I not draw a land? Why can I not draw a land? Oh no. This is really bad. Well. I don't like it. Yeah, not drawing a land is really hurting. I don't know if I have a way out of this, even if I draw a land next turn. If I don't draw a land next turn, I have no way out of it. Yeah. I don't know if I have much of a way out of this. Yeah. Pump spell. Sometimes you just don't draw your 5th land in time. Okay, a couple of 2-drops, and I go first. I like it. This. Draw a card and discard a card. Okay. Play that, get a treasure token, pump the Maestro, attack. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. So it's a 1/3. 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color. Are they a converge deck? That'd be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. This feels so bad to not spend my mana. Oh my gosh. Like, one of the key tenets that I think that you should live by in Limited is spend all your mana every turn. To leave 4 mana up and have... like, this. So this is the opposite of last game, where I just could not find my 5th land drop. 1 and 4, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and if 5 or more, exile a top card and you can play it. Okay. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn if 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell. This creature also gains double strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can cast the Visionary's Dance next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, play this, and I will pass. So next turn, I will play Visionary's Dance and go from there, see what they do. So they are, it looks like they might be a converge deck. They're at least 3 mana. And they have a they're playing a card that can add a mana of any color, which tells me they may have one of those, what's the mechanic, converge? Where you get rewards for spending different colors of mana on stuff. So they're gonna play some bomb-ass converge card. Wow, sacrifice 2 lands. And do what? Get 4 lands? So, okay, they definitely are a converge deck then. So they're gonna go get all the other colors. Am I gonna get wrecked for the second time by a 5-color deck to end my draft? Like get my have my third loss be a 5-color deck? Oh no. Okay. That's fine. Okay. That's not bad. That wasn't that bad. If I could ever stop drawing lands, that'd be super cool. Wow. Okay. Well, let's do this. Get in with these. Oh, they got a burn spell. Or they got some kind of instant that they can play to pump it and kill the Maestro. I don't mind it, as long as I can somehow kill the mascot, and that way that clears the path for my 2 flyers if they don't have a flyer to block. They don't really have good blocks here. That's not a good block either. Like, they know this has double strike, right? Yeah, like, they know this has double strike. So, yeah. Oh, that was dumb of me. Oh, that was dumb of me. I could have killed their... What am I... Again, sloppy play. So if I lose this game because that thing is blocking flyers... Oh my gosh, what a... How am I so freaking stupid sometimes? How am I that stupid? Okay, well that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. Okay, well that's great. That's awesome, actually. Kill that. Exile target non-pilot creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm so freaking stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna get in. Like now this is just out of pure 3, 6. Yeah, whatever. You figure it out. I just kind of triggered myself a little bit, and so this might be totally stupid doing what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna. They have to do the math now to figure out what's good and what's not good. I mean, they gotta block a bunch of stuff, right? That's a double striker, so that's 8 damage right there on its own. This could have been locked, like, if I lose this game somehow, like, this game could have been won just there by targeting the right, like, I don't know what was going through my head thinking to target the conductor, but that was incredibly dumb. Alright, well, if they block this way, I win, so I don't mind. I don't know if they realize the expressive Fire Dancer has double strike. Oh, that's so stupid. I can't... Okay, so we didn't end up paying a price for it, but holy crap. Not exciting, but I have a 1-drop, a 2-mana interactive spell. We'll see. Now I have a 2-drop. Now I wouldn't mind drawing a land. Well, you know what? If all the Exhibition Tide Color does at 1 mana is draw out a 2-mana removal spell, I guess I'll take that. Let me... Well, I need to play something, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is really bad play, but I mean, I don't have any other really good plays at the moment, and I try to spend as much mana as I can every turn, no matter what. I mean, not no matter what, but like within reason. Spending mana is a good thing to do. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Not mana efficient. I needed a second blue there. Okay. I'm going to survey 2 and draw a card to try to get a blue source. Oh no. No, no, no. Blue source. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 instants or sorceries in my graveyard. No, I'm just gonna play a creature and... Oh, that was stupid. No, I didn't mean to do that. So now they can pump their Mindful Biomancer, get in for 4, 6. They're gonna get in for 6 damage this turn. Gosh, this is really... I don't deserve to win these games. I do not deserve to win them. I would love to draw the Emeritus right now, play an Ancestral Recall. I think that might be the, my main play here. So they're just gonna keep on generating tokens. Wow. Brutal. Let's see. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's deal 4 to this. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +2/+2. Okay. Yeah, that's the game. Dang it. Okay, well, I played sloppy. I got away with it a couple times. I didn't get away with it other times. The bottom line is, though, getting 1,400 gems, I have unlocked the Mastery Pass. So, heck yeah. See what our packs got us. Anything good? Mathematics, funny. I guess whatever. Let's go to our Mastery Pass. Big moment here. Unlock it. Nice. Claim that. Instantly got some packs. And most importantly, we're now going to keep on getting these extra incentives every time we level up. So in a couple levels, we're going to get a couple mythics, and then we're going to get another draft token. That draft token that we spent in the first draft was from the TMNT Mastery Pass, so like it paid for itself. So this is all great. Always unlock the Mastery Pass when you have a chance. So we're in a pretty good position here, everybody. Got a couple more packs. I'll open those. Anything. Well, anyway, I'll open these. We already have 10,000 gold to play our next draft. Assuming that we get a couple wins there, we'll get above 1,500 gems so we can enter another draft. And as long as we keep on winning, right, which is not guaranteed, but we have the ability to keep on entering these drafts. We have at least a couple drafts in our very near future. So that was cool. Good session today. Not as good as last time, but we'll bounce back in the next one. I'll be in a better mindset. We'll play some cleaner matches and go a little bit further. Thanks for joining on this one, everybody. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out. I'm fighting at the early stages. Like, this is a new channel. Algorithm is tough. If you like what I'm doing here, or if you just want to support another free-to-play person and send the message to WotC that there's actually a crowd out here that's trying to do this without money because we're a little bit disgruntled. So please, if for nothing else, do it for that. But thanks, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.